Hello, I'm the Combuster One, and welcome to The Sims. This is part of the series from Games from My Childhood. It's a series where myself and other members of the EvacCrew play the games from our childhood. These games range from anywhere in between, just anything before 2006, and so I chose a game I personally played to death quite a bit, Sims, which was released in 2004 in February. Not 2004, that was a completely different thing. I think that's when the last game was released. That's actually a really random I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. It was released in February 4th? What the fuck is wrong with me? It was released on February 4th, 2000, but the EA and its developers were Maxis, so yeah. So I'm going to get straight into it. I'm creating a new person, so this is going to be Evac, and his name, I'm going to pick a man, I'm going to call him Philip, and he's going to be the man, and random, yeah, random. He's very nice. The customer character, what the fuck am I on at the moment? The character customization is very simple. It's sort of like child, adult, female, male, and then you also have different skin colors, and it varies and things like that. So also clothing changes from different races you are, which doesn't really make sense to me, but let's roll with it. Philip is gonna be a strong, independent black woman, and we are just gonna choose a random hairstyle from here. She can have, oh yeah, that hairstyle. Look at that. In the just base Sims game, there isn't nearly as many choices. This is only because I have the complete collection, which gives you everything. So all 7 of the expansions, I should say, before I start to I'm gonna make her like I always have trouble deciding. I'm gonna give her whatever the 5th one from this one is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, why not? So Philip the man is actually a woman. So Philip is the man and starts on the side. I'm gonna give Philip a lovely, lovely wife called Susan. Or if that's how you spell Susan. Hot babe. When I learned to spell. And she is going to be of medium race, apparently, because they just have dark, medium, and light. They don't really specify. And a man. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. And they're gonna be very, very neat, very, very nice, and sort of playful. Done. So Philip and Susan. Okay. Every new family you make starts with 20,000 simoleons, even though it doesn't actually say simoleons. It's that size it needs simoleons. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move them in. You can choose from any number of pre-built houses. So, for example, I could buy this 12,000 one, this 15,000 one, but it doesn't really matter. These ones you can't move. You can't, if I remember correctly, move into ones that, yeah, there you go. You can't move into houses that are currently occupied or that are too expensive for you. You also can't move into a community lot because it's a community lot. You can't move into it. You can also choose from empty plots, which are like here and somewhere over here, possibly. So I'm going to move to this one. I'm saying fuck the help system. And I'm going to go straight into this menu. Now, this is the build menu, which why most people who own this game used to use it as an architect simulator, because all you needed to do to give yourself money is press Ctrl-Shift-C, type in Rosebud, and you get grand, as you can see if you look in the corner. Or you could type in Rosebud and do that, and infinite money! As long as you hold the bar down. And yeah, just give myself some money. There you go. Now with this, I can choose to, from range tools, that's the destroy tool. I can make square rooms like this. I don't put walls down at the beginning. And I can just sort of build rooms off of it, or I can draw my own rooms and have angles and stuff. And there you go. And that's basically how you make a house on this. You can add fences if you want. There's a range of fences down here, and walls, and party balloons. Yeah, everyone wants a party balloon. Killer. Okay, go away, don't we? After you've done that, you do the normal thing of sort of decorating your house in weird ways. I'm gonna give this a normal colour there. It's gonna be the kitchen, and it's gonna have some weird pattern that I'm not really gonna put much effort into because it's CBA. I say I'm not putting much effort in. I'm putting a lot more effort in than I want to. There you go. Screw it, the whole thing. That's gonna be the bathroom and starry pattern on the floor. So yeah, there are lots of options. Obviously, I just went upstairs instead of putting walls up. You can choose from a range of wallpapers. I'm just gonna make every room have the same wallpaper because I'm lazy. And colourful outside of the house, why not? And roof, I want a really pointy roof. I can have a really flat roof, and it's gonna be like that. Yes, I'm master builder. I'm gonna give them a massive fireplace for no reason, and doors. Lots of doors. Put these doors at the front, and why not these? No, these windows. I like these windows. Oh yeah, that's something I was saying really weird. The more windows you add to a room, the lighter it gets from outside. I know that's normal, really, but it just looks a bit strange. You also can add water features such as swimming pools. So yeah, there you go, random swimming pool. And swimming pool, there you go, they have a swimming pool. I can drown them later. You can also do terrain, so I can raise the land over here for no reason, and then I can grass it up a bit, and then I can flatten it, and then I can okay, I can't do anything to it. I'm just gonna grass it over. Yep, you can add stairs to go upstairs if you want. You can add whatever the hell this thing is. I haven't seen it. I think it's a teleporter. Giant useless staircase. And after you finish all of this, you can then go into the buy mode of this. And then it allows you to buy random assortments of goods such as refrigerators and cookers and shit. I'm just gonna basic stuff. You know, the basics, the popcorn machine, the coffee maker, the food processor, the desk, the fancy table that doesn't really go with the room, two really cheap chairs that don't go with the table, and a chair over here. We also have loads of random sofas, so I can have one of those, and these. Then let's give them a bed, even though they're not in any form of relationship in any way whatsoever, because I'm weird and like to force people to do do stuff. I swear, I don't make people do it. I don't want to. Shifty eyes. Oh, that's something I always find really weird. Sink in the middle of the room. There's a pipe leading to nowhere. At least not that I can see. Like a shower. And that's pretty much the basics. If you want, you can give them some other stuff like a climbing frame for a child, or what's this? Something. I've never. I don't know. You can give him a TV. I guess I'll give him a TV. There you go, cheap TV. Facing the wrong way. And a phone. And a fire alarm in case you burn your house down, which you likely will in about the first 5 minutes. And I hit the hiccups. Yeah, that's the build buy mode. Loads of other things that you can look through. But you can also put lights in, but they're completely useless. So yeah, there's a light. Literally. Sort of throw random stuff in and hope it goes. Then afterwards you go into the live mode. You can zoom in with these, you can rotate the view, which I always tend to keep it on the same one. I think, oh, they're going to look at what that is. Once you're playing this is a life simulator, so you pretty much do whatever you want. So if I wanted to, I could make her go drink an espresso and then make him go make some popcorn. And then they will go do that as I speed up the time. That's the mystery man from Making Magic. He drops off a parcel to stop you on your magic. So Susan will now go over and open that package. And then go in the hot tub for no reason. And then probably be joined by, yeah, Philip and Susan are going to the hot tub. So yeah, just move these indoors because I don't like them being outside. And then you just sit back and watch stuff happen most of the time. You can also force people to do stuff like make them go to the toilet, or make her go for a swim for no reason, and then get scared and not go for the toilet. That's why I don't get them hot tubs. Or you can make them vibrate. That's why I bought that bread. Ah, such bread. Yeah. Then I can make him go kiss her. I don't know, what's their relationship? Not very good. Are you really contemplating kissing her? You might even be related. That's the issue with this game. They had no real sense of who was, like, what to people. Wait, she was just naked in front of him. Hug friendly. Do it. Just keep hugging friendly. Give her a kiss on the cheek. Worship. Because that's not creepy. Tickle. Extreme. Yeah. Talk about dogs. Do it. Goddamn dogs. Entertain. Joke. Joke with her. Do it. Yeah. So after you've forced your Sims to do random stuff, you can then use the phone to call and go to other places. I'm going to go downtown because why not? Oh wait, no, that's not the town I want to go to. That's the one I want to go to. I think. Possibly. No. I'm so confused. Which one is it? Call a cab. No, I think it is Old Town. There we go. No, I should. Oh yeah. All your Sims will leave with you no matter where you go. So I can go. Fuck, why am I dancing? Okay. Anyway. I love this music. Yeah. So you can click on these at the top and they'll tell you what they do. So it's obviously show cat and dog services, where you can put pets. Where you can go shopping for clothes and stuff, gardening shops, food services, recreational areas, which basically parks and lodging areas, but there aren't any here. So I want to go somewhere where I can shop, eat food, and buy groceries. So there you go. And then you appear at what appears to be a graveyard, because nothing says homely like graveyard. So if I zoom in, I can get Peter, no, fuck, Philip, to buy some lettuce, while Susan buys spooky skulls and listens to the sax man. Yeah. You can do lots of things at various lots. You can make them play pool for no reason. You can sort of just sit around and watch your people get hungry. And then when it's time to go, you just find the nearest, call the phone booth, but you need to be on the correct floor to be able to click it. God damn it. So there's garbage up here, just some toilets. Okay. And then you can call a cab and go somewhere else, or go home, depending. And when your people are ready to leave, they leave. And then I can say, okay, I want to go to the pet shop, why not? And when they arrive at the pet shop, they can do stuff like adopt a cat and a dog. I want it to be male, and I'm going to make it that. Yes. I'm going to make it male again, and I'm gonna make it that. I remember when I was younger, for one of these, I just had loads of pets, and I got them to have children. I think pets have children. And then, as a result, I just had like a massive graveyard after a while, just because there was just so much stuff, and I didn't know how to handle it. And then I just started to put everyone in the town into this graveyard over time. So, I know, I'll buy lovebirds and then feed them to the cat. That's what people do, right? I think. And just like before, when you're bored, you call a taxi or cab to go home. Yes, I would like to go home. And then when your people are ready, they go home. I still can't believe it's been 14 years since this came out. I think he's just like, I don't know what to do with this skull. Go here, dude. Oh, there you go. He's fallen asleep. The cat's been left to its own device. I think I might buy the cat some stuff. So, here's the pet expansion. The Unleashed expansion is what it's actually called. Give it a bowl for food, a bed by the fireplace, because I know cats like that, and a parrot. Fill with food, fill with food. Also, you can see how your cat is. So, my cat is... Unfortunately, you can't actually do anything. You can tell it where to go if it's in your way, but that's about it. Stephen, stop sleeping on the floor. Oh yeah, that's always something that really annoyed me. They always put this box in their way, and it's just sort of like, you can't really do much about it. You'll have some food. If you leave them to their own devices, they're just going to do stuff for themselves. Although I don't know why he's gone to the hot tub. What he really should do is take a shower and then go to sleep. Or he could answer the phone. Oh yes, since they're not in a relationship, they can't be in the same bed together. If you so choose to, you can get your people to find a job, which I will do once Philip has woken up, because Philip's going to be the man of the house, hence why it's called The Man. And once he's woken up. I've just trolled them so much. There you go, she's gone to the toilet, and then she can go to the computer and find a job. You can find a job either by look at the newspaper or by the computer. Medicine. You can be a circus career. No. Okay, find a job, and you're gonna take that one. And have to be up at 5 in the morning. On this, you are able to call services and hire people, such as caterers, butlers, etc., maids. Everyone hires a maid. It's sort of like a raw. I would say this game is unlike more the recent games. It's more like a doll's house because you're not really controlling them, and I've never felt completely absorbed. It's just sort of felt easy to just sort of like leave the people running for a bit. If you want, you can make them learn skills such as I can buy a guitar. So then I can make anyone who's feeling a bit unhappy, such as Susan, when he's eaten a shit ton of food. Don't go on the computer to play, you can play the guitar. You're too depressed to play. Oh, that's because you need a pee. Go to pee, you nitwit. Then I want you to go play. Okay, make yourself dinner, you nitwit. But playing guitar is fun! Fine, watch TV. What the? Watch. Screw you! Take a shower. That's the thing that always used to annoy me. It's just sort of like they just kept going to stupid things. I've got to keep going in there. I'm getting rid of it. Oops, she has a job now and she needs to pee. Go to the toilet and get the hell out. So now they'll start playing guitar because they can. And start learning skills. Whilst not Susan, that's Philip. Philip has gone to her job. And then you just sort of do stuff for a while. You can do other things, you can make them go on holiday. And watch the maid pick everything up and then not clean completely because they're mean. And Susan's back with her money, and then she's going to call a cab, and we're gonna go. Actually, no. Susan is gonna jump in. Yes. And welcome to the magic world. See, this way you can play with one character if you jump in other than calling a cab. And if I wanted to, for example, I can ride this. and watch as she gets terrified. Slowly.
EvacCrew.
Shoom, shoom. See what's that?
Such magic. Yeah. This is the magic world. It's a bit strange if you couldn't tell. You can do duels with people, but you need to actually stop learning magic to be able to do duels with duels. I pretty much was pretty boss at, I would say. It's sort of like, you can tell what move they're gonna do, so it's really easy to be really good at it. For example, I can just walk up to some random person and wave if I want to interact with people. Or, on the other hand, I can play mini golf, which is, you know, 10 times better than talking to people. There you go. It's a mini golf played. Mini golf. Someone's had an accident, and when I want to go, I just jump back in the hole. And I'm home. And the maid hasn't finished cleaning because she's a bitch. If, for example, I wanted to like go on holiday, obviously just call this thing and do that. Magic Town, if I want the whole party to go there, do that. Vacation, do that. Go just downtown. Actually, no, I'll do that. I'll go downtown. Yes. There you go. Well, she's gone on her own. You can choose from every place, which is an eatery, 4 recreational areas, virtually every possible shop, and 2 places to sell for pets. So, I'm gonna go here, because why not? This is part of the Hot Date expansion. You can buy flowers if you feel like it, or you can buy clothing. So I can just try on clothing, or I can buy formal wear, winter wear, swimsuits, formal wear, and blah, PJs. I want some PJs, so that's the one I currently have. I can wear them. I can wear sexy PJs. I can wear a Santa suit, sexier PJs, a nightgown. I'm gonna go for the nightgown because pixel boobs. And then you just rinse and repeat of everything. Buy it here. Wear, that's a wedding dress. That's a wedding dress. That's just a dress. That's also a wedding dress. And, yeah. Basically, all the expansions have their own like minor changes to the game. Different items you do. You can order food. You can buy the gut buster if you want. The character's hungry and needs food. She sits on her own. What I always like with this is that you can also design community lots. Susan just arrived apparently, I think. Or is that someone that looks exactly like Susan? No, that is Susan. So now Susan's on his own. I can actually sort of interact with him away from the house and pay attention to him. Which is always interesting. And they can start socialising outside the house even though they didn't come downtown together, which was a bit awkward if you ask me. You can buy chocolate if you want. That's fucking expensive chocolate. Glad I can't eat it anymore. Or you can buy comics, Maxim, and fish, and teddies. I'm buying a massive teddy bear. better be a massive teddy bear. I'm gonna be disappointed if you get ice cream. If you're on the correct side. There you go, ice cream. Delicious, delicious ice cream. And just like the last place, you go to there, go home when you're bored. After a while, this game can be a bit repetitive, and your Sims piss themselves because they're bored. And then when you get bored, you just, you know, your partner randomly teleports home, and you both go swimming in a swimming pool for no reason whatsoever. No reason whatsoever, other than for your own amusement to watch them die slowly. Oh God, it's the bear. No, 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 no. Goddamn bear. Don't touch my bin. You better not. Ah, it's touching my bin. Damn fairies. God damn it. That's another thing that happens. There's loads of other things that happen with like different expansions. Such as, you can get it so the Grim Reaper just randomly turns up. Used to terrify me. The sad clown, the Frankenstein, zombies, loads of other things. It's generally you turn to Frankenstein when you break your computer. You could turn people into toads, animals into humans with the magic. Yeah. Do a lot of things. No wonder that this game became most sold game ever in 2002, and in its lifetime has sold over 16 million copies of the game, which outranked the previous game Missed by 10 million, I think it was, which was around almost 10 years longer. So now we're just gonna watch him get very, very tired and also buff, because Susan's buff. The thing that annoyed me with this one though is that they didn't have any emotions. So when someone actually, it wasn't really annoyed. It was sort of mixed feelings, because when someone died, they didn't get emotional about it. There you go. Dear Sympathy, Susan has died. Yeah, so like that's it. That's literally all you get, and then you wait for the cat to die because it doesn't have anyone to feed it. It's literally, this game is horrible. It's just, let's watch these animals die, and the cat's gonna die because it can only really sleep and doesn't have any food, even though there's rubbish on the floor and that the maids have to clean it up again. Although the cat, on the other hand, has $7 grand to spend on maid services. Which is pretty good if you ask me. And if you just wait long enough. Ah! I think that was like a burglar of some sort of Frankenstein. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look back on that. Come on. Come on, kitty. Come on. Yeah, if your cat sort of gets a bit too lonely, it'll just leave. That's literally what it'll walk out the house and walk away and never come back, or it will die. One or the other. Peas on the floor. Okay. Up. Oh, there you go. The cat's died. The cat has died. So yeah, everyone. I'm just gonna have to say now, thank you for watching. I've been Lemon Basketball. This has been Games from My Childhood. That's the Grim Reaper stealing my cat. And this has been the first Sims game. I should possibly maybe be doing The Sims 2 after this, because that still fits within the bracket, being released in 2004, I think. Yeah, it was released in 2004, but it wasn't fully released until 2008, so I'll be doing that. So this was interesting. And then Grim Reaper vanishes. Farewell.